Hi guys, welcome to the F Trader. I'm Kay and I'm going to run through the gold charts with you again today. But just before we jump into it, if you like this channel, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so as I was discussing yesterday, gold's had a massive run down lower. It's kind of formed a little bit of a support baseline here. This could be actually a rundown bear flag and it's got more room to go further down, but I kind of believe that this is former base and it's starting to sort of move sideways. And if we look at the 1 hour chart, which I will do in a little bit, you can see that it is moving in a sideways pattern. Also, further down this video, I am going to share with you guys my trading strategy. I'm going to show you guys the Bollinger Band and a special EMA, so exponential moving averages, that I use for a long-term trade. So coming back to this chart, yes, it's moved down, and I kind of feel this is more of a base forming sideways pattern, and it's going to kind of form this, maybe move up to here and then kind of make its way further up. One of the reasons, again, that I feel that there's good support here is if I draw a Fibonacci retracement on this 4 hour chart, if we look at the 61.8%, which is exactly at this point, we can see that it's literally broken through, it's run the stops of people which have put their stop losses there. They've gone based on this and this being their support range and this retracement, run through, run their stops, buyers have come back in and moved the market up. So I mean, that's quite a good decent indication to me that this is starting to form a base. If we also look at the hour chart, so the 1 hour chart, we can see that more not a bear flag and more of a sideways pattern. And this is where I'm going to come to the Bollinger Band trading. So if I just put a Bollinger Band in here, and a Bollinger Band is basically a channeling around the movement of this commodity or any currency or anything that you're looking at. Before I actually get into this movement, I'll also show you another example of a Bollinger Band, which could be this, of a sideways movement. Be aware of this because this is quite a thin movement, and by the time you take in commission and the spread that you're paying, it's very difficult to actually try to make money and actually make profitable trades on this. So be aware of the thickness of that Bollinger Band. But coming back to this point, the range that it's playing on this sideways pattern is actually quite decent. It's moving from about 1825 all the way up to about 1850, 1860, again back down to about the 1830s, up again 1862, and so there's a good amount of range there that you guys can play on a long and short position. So if we were to say that we would have taken a long here, come out here, just be aware to put your stops outside of the Bollinger Band and try to look at a 4 hour chart and sort of see where the support and resistance you feel is. And take your profits within the Bollinger Band and don't wait for a breakout, because that would then kind of indicate that it's not going in a sideways pattern as much. So again, yes, if you were going to take a short position here, stops outside of the Bollinger Band, or here, you can again put the stops out and take your profits here and just basically play the range. Coming back to the strategy that I was talking about for a more long-term positioning, I tend to look at a daily and a weekly chart if I'm going to take a position for more of a long term. So if we just look at the weekly chart here, I've got a 26-day EMA and I've got a 13-day EMA, and for the daily I've got the same thing. Going back to the weekly, what I tend to look for is to look at the 26 EMA and see which direction it's kind of moving into. So if we take this example that it's flattened here, kind of around this range here, so that would be the 17th of June in 2019, this would kind of be a good indication to tell me, okay, I kind of want to start scaling into a long position. So once I've kind of got confirmation on a weekly chart, I would move down to a daily chart and I would need to find June 2019, which would be about here. And if we look at the 17th or that 20th range, I would then be looking at the 13-day EMA and making sure that it's positive as well, so it's pointing up. And then the next thing I would look for is that I would need the histology, the histogram, sorry, not the histology, the histogram on the MACD to be in positive territory. Once all of those are definitely in range, this would be a great indicator for me to take a positive, a position of a long position. And I would ride that wave until either the EMA 13 on the daily chart becomes negative, like it does here, or the 26-day EMA on this chart becomes negative or starts flattening. Just an idea, and I would do the same thing for a short position. So that's it for today. I'm going to give you guys another briefing tomorrow. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them for me in the comment section. Thanks for watching.